I've been busy this morning, list making. I like a nice list. I've done my Christmas food shop list. This is the only time I ever do a shopping list like this. But when I've got a lot of things to pick up in different places, it just helps me to keep calm, because I'm very good at getting panicked and stressed out in the supermarket doing my Christmas shop. So this helps me. So I put all of my veg and fruits on this side here. And then all of my dairy, meats, cheeses, anything like that on this side. Do I need to add milk there? I've got cat food. No, I've not. I need to add cat food. And then this side, I just do all other sundries, dry goods, and all that malarkey. And a little note to remind me to get cash out. Then I bring right in the Christmas Day menu. And my Boxing Day menu, and I'm using a couple of recipe books. I'm actually not using anything from this book, but I just wanted to show you this picture. I think I've shown it on the vlog before, but not for a long while. This is the Sarah Raven's Complete Christmas Food and Flowers book. I mean, just look how beautiful that is. I can quite happily sit and flick through this for half an hour at a time, but this is my all-time favourite picture. I just love the way these cyclamen look in this beautiful bowl. If I ever see a bowl this colour, I'm having it. I'm not mucking about, because I just love the way this looks with the twiggy sticks and everything. I mean, the photography in this book is just astounding. It's just beautiful. Oh, so pretty. So many pretty, I mean, just look at that. I don't think I've ever actually made a recipe from this book. I'm sure I will at some point. How to make wreaths. Pomanders. Oh, just pretty, 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 pretty. Look at that. Paper whites. Cosmo's a little bit excited upstairs. Oh, the photography. Oh, the pictures. Just gorgeous. I do want to try those orange cranberry and walnut biscuits. Those peppermint creams. And candied peel, fruit or ginger dipped in chocolate. Yum. Anyway, so that's that book. But this book, I do use every year. Delia Smith's Christmas. I've done quite a few different recipes from this. I've done the, which one? I make this a lot, the cranberry and orange relish. That's very tasty. And I've made this in the past, which is the American stuffing. That was lovely. I'm just trying to remember what else I've made out of this book. Again, photography is absolutely sumptuous. Oh, it's slipping around on the underneath. Hang on a minute. I think we might have a bash at making some truffles this year. No. It just makes everything look so classy. There's just something about Delia, isn't there? Oh, I've made this in the past. Truffle torte. Oh my gosh. It is the most sumptuous thing ever. It's really basically just like a massive truffle. Oh, Cosmo, do shut up. I've made 4-star slaw many times. That's nice. Oh, traditional braised red cabbage and apples. I do that a lot at Christmas, but I'm not bothering this year. I usually make that when I'm taking it to someone else's house for Christmas Day. And seeing as how that's not happening this year, I thought I'm going to make it simple. So for the first time ever in my life, I just want to find a picture that's near the beginning. Oh, I've made the light glacé fruit cake that's in here many times over, and it's lovely. Oh, this one, look. Just a beautiful book. Anyway, I want to get the Nigel Slater Christmas Chronicles book, but it's quite an expensive one. Yeah, so for Christmas Day this year, we're having, for the first time ever, roast turkey. And I didn't buy a whole turkey, mainly because the farm shop had sold out. But what they did have was a turkey breast joint, and for the 4 of us, that's going to be plenty of food and a lot less mess, because you just carve it in slices and off you go. My family really doesn't like turkey, me included. But Johnny really does, and so do Ivy and Cosmo. And so I thought this is probably the only year that we're likely to have the opportunity to have turkey. So I thought I'd do it. I can eat it, I just won't particularly enjoy it as much as I would we usually have a capon or a joint of pork. Then homemade sage and onion stuffing, which is really simple, and I do it with gluten-free bread. The cranberry and orange relish, which is really tasty, from the Delia book. Roast potatoes, roast parsnips, sprouts, carrots, pigs in blankets. Was trying to decide whether I want to do a third veg or not, but I don't think I'm going to bother, to be honest. I'm just thinking of keeping it simple. And for pudding, homemade Christmas pud, brandy butter and custard. I prefer like a rum sauce, but both the kids would like custard, and I will have double cream as well, because Johnny's not fond of custard. So that's that. And then I opened my advents already. I'm still in pyjamas. The boys have been making homemade peanut butter, and the blender's been going for ages, so I thought I'm just going to get on with it. So from Paula, I got this lovely silvery grey, and I got this hand wash, which is really nice. I thought I might keep that in my handbag, and then if I ever go to a public loo that's run out of wash, I've got some, and it's got these beautiful little hedgehogs on it. I love their hedgehog mugs. And then from Audrey, this lovely teal. It's got a real sheen to it. It's a really nice semi-solid sort of tonal dyed one. And then I also opened the last of my Audrey little presents, and it's this. Look, it's a cross stitch, and I'm not very good at cross stitch, but I reckon I could do this one because it's really quite nice and simple and no changing of colour. I reckon I can follow this chart. And it's really sweet, look. It's got the Ada in there and the embroidery silk and the hoop and the chart, obviously. So that'll be lovely. I've got another cross stitch kit to do, which I haven't managed to get to doing this Christmas. So I think maybe that'll be a project for maybe early next year. My goodness, I've been waffling on for nearly 9 minutes. I'm going to go and put the laundry away, and I'll talk to you in a bit. I've shown this on vlogs before. When it came earlier in the year. It's from Satsuma Street. And I got very excited about it. It came all the way from Los Angeles, I believe. And it's this beautiful, can you see it, nutcracker. Absolutely stunning. And it's done on this perforated paper, I think it's called, metallic perforated paper. And it's got everything in here, and the paper's inside. And I'm really looking forward to it. Look, there's a whole set. It's all nutcracker. And I love them all, but this is my absolute favourite. The Nutcracker King. But I'm nervous about doing this. I've never worked on this paper before, and it's a very long time since I've done any cross stitch, so I need my friend to help me with this. My friend Paula, who is an incredible cross stitcher. So I'm going to ask her to help me, and obviously that's not an option at the moment. So I need to wait a bit until she's able to help. Until we're able to get together. It's alright, the ceiling isn't coming down, that's just Cosmo lumping around excitedly upstairs. Anyway, I'm going to go and dye my hair and do the laundry now. The dye is on. So now for 25 minutes of Vlogmas and knitting. When my tablet decides to connect to the internet. Whoop! Might have to restart it. Great, that'll carve a bit of time out of my Vlogmases, won't it? Typical. Good evening. I'm just about to go and put Cosmo to bed, but I wanted to pop in quickly because I'm working on my very slow laptop here. It's taken me about an hour to upload my new pattern to Ravelry, but I have finally done it. So here is the Yuletide socks, just in time for Christmas Eve cast-ons. There is no project photo up there yet because I need to do that from my phone. It's very complicated. But the point is that this pattern is now available on Ravelry, and I am going to be setting up a discount code in the next few moments. But I need to just go and pop Cosmo to bed, and I just wanted to get this bit done first. So if you fancy a nice new pattern for your Christmas Eve cast on, or just for some festive socks, this is a good one. It's garlands and baubles and all sorts of pretty things that inspired this. So, whoop, finally got it uploaded. I'll come back and tell you about the code in a bit. Here we go, I thought I'd give you another look at these in the better light. Now I've photographed them and got them uploaded. They're going to go in my Christmas box o' socks. So, I've now sorted out a discount code, which is Yuletide 20, and I'll put it along here somewhere so that you can see it as well. Yuletide 20 gets you 20% off until 23.59 on Christmas Eve. So that would give you plenty of time to get them in time for your Christmas Eve cast on if you're planning on doing a pair of socks. And they've got this cute little twisted ribbing section, and then the twisted rib flows throughout the whole sock, and then it has these sort of streamers of lace going in between it, and obviously the sole of the foot is stocking stitch so that it doesn't irritate the sole of your foot. There we go, so I can sort those out now. I'm just going to have a couple of Vlogmases and knit a little bit on this. This is my Mrs. Claus hat. I backed it yesterday down to the rib, and I've done this much again back up since then. And what I'm actually doing now, you probably can't see it very well in this light, is I'm using the stitch pattern from the Hermione's Everyday Sock. And look how differently it's knitting up, no pooling. So I'm actually really pleased with that. I like that better. And I've ordered a few pom-poms, a couple which I think would go well with this. So I'm really hoping. They got posted yesterday. I think the post may have sped up a little bit over the last couple of days. So I'm really hoping that that gets to me before Christmas, but if not, I'll wear it without the pom-pom until it comes. Oh, excuse me. Look at that one bright yellow stitch. Anyway, I've got to be up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed very early tomorrow morning because it's Christmas food shop day and I'm not leaving it to chance and going when it's really busy. So I'm setting off at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning to go and do it, get it out of the way. So I probably won't get much footage of that experience, but I will hopefully, excuse me, show you some other bits and bobs throughout the day. I've still got some Vlogmas throwback stuff in my cache waiting to be used, so perhaps put some of that in. Anyway, I'm going to say night night and I'll see you tomorrow.